All right. So you see your boats as you're going down here? Like, as you come through here? That has to make you feel good, huh?
It does, man.
Yeah.
Morning, Cameron.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, buddy?
It always does, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
And they all come back and see
I
you.
love having the girls back, man.
Wow, look at that. That is just great. How you doing, buddy? That is just great. Let me get a quick.
Morning, gentlemen. How's it going? Good, how are you? Good. Oh, yeah. A little rain? Yep. There you go.
You're good to step on some couple.
Let them grab a few photos.
Dude, this is awesome. That is ridiculous. Like, it's just cool to see it, to be this close to it after being down there in Mexico.
Yeah.
And to get there, because I saw y'all guys down there. I'm shooting a video, and I'm like, well, damn, that's from back home, dude. And then I'm down there, and y'all are down there, and I'm like, this is cool. And that video just took off on the internet. Like, it took off. It did great. So yeah, well, awesome, brother.
That's it, man. Get them off.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to get her some more spots. Yep.
Alrighty, let me get my pockets from being so bulky so I don't look like an idiot on there.
How's it going? I'm great. Hey, yes, sir. Yeah.
That's, man. So, tell me about this boat, brother.
So we delivered this one about 3-4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
And man, they've been traveling all over the place.
Yeah.
With this. They've been putting some hours on it. They've been catching a pile of fish. So she's coming back. She's been to the Pacific twice, and then this is her, I guess, third time back to the Atlantic side. Since we delivered her. And man, it's a fishy crew. She raises fish.
So how long is this boat?
84 foot.
84 foot.
Yep.
And so the one we saw yesterday was 90.
One was 90 yesterday.
So they had to just
a little bigger than this one, but they're pretty close in the creature comforts here.
So in our beam here.
Very similar. We're about 6 inches narrower on this boat than when you saw yesterday on the 90.
Yeah.
So but we're gonna be, this whole cockpit, this whole dimensions, everything's very, very similar to what you saw yesterday.
The fish box?
Fish box is just a tick smaller, but again, you get a little bit more on the 90, but again, very, very close on. You can see how big she is.
So this is what it's gonna be like, huh?
This is it.
Wow.
This is it.
Wow. And as we discussed about the fighting chair.
Yep.
Or release.
Marine. Yep. So it'll be customized to how those guys want it. I'm sure there'll be some differences. Everybody likes a few things a touch different, but that's the beauty in the release Marine stuff.
Dude, this is absolutely great. So this is how everything that we saw yesterday, just watching it all come together right here.
Yep.
On here is absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
Like all the trim work, what those guys were doing up there to get everything done.
Oh yeah.
So this is
the detail that it takes.
Yeah.
It's everything.
And then sheer size of putting the top to the bottom.
You got the cabin that's got to go on the Flybridge. Then we start building all this out. I mean, it's an incredible amount of work.
Yeah, and so the tower is put on. So yesterday, when we were there, this is for everybody out there. The tower was put on. Where did that happen?
That last 10% of the build in the phase number 3 building, the high bay building.
Yeah.
So that was the first one that we looked at a few yard projects in, but that's the only room we got for a tower this tall. So she fills up that whole bay. Good
Lord. I wanted to see, so in a nutshell, somebody asked the question on that reel that I posted, what makes this a Jarrett Bay so special, kind of being a smart ass. So that's when I contacted them and said, hey, I'm gonna come up and show them what makes it so special. So
and the reel was of y'all running in Cabo.
Yeah, it was y'all in Cabo. So. All right, so looking at this boat, so looking at everything, this is where, so on the picture, I mean, when we were over there, all of this you did on your CAD machine and then and just laid it out.
Correct.
And this is what happens after.
This is what happens after. So as part of the whole process that we were talking about, the design team puts it all together upstairs. We can show it to them in 3D before we even build it. And then after that, cut parts on the machine, give it to the guys, trickle down, and then the guys make the magic happen. They make it look beautiful out here.
Yeah, they did. So, and this one has what engines are down there?
The MTU 16V, 2,600 horsepower each.
Gotcha.
So there's some horsepower in this boat. Same engines will be going in the 90, so that you saw yesterday.
Yeah.
So we can go check that out.
Yeah, nice tall engine room.
Nice tall engine room, good height.
All right,
stand-up
well, let's
room.
do it.
Let's
Let's-
go. You mind if I pop down?
There's a little bit of mess in the pump.
That's all good.
We'll edit that out, brother. I'm gonna set that there. I don't really need it. That's Seakeeper Central right there. Dude.
That's
Wow.
heavy horsepower right here, man.
Oh my goodness. Look at those turbos. Ugh.
3 of them. We got air intakes. We got polished heads. Man, we try to bling it up a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. Holy goodness. This is like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of a turn on. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of a turn on.
That's
To
right.
just look at it all. Wow. This is beautiful.
Everything's laid out. Outboard the engines too. We got all sorts of mechanical shelves, pumps, all organized really nice. You can get the fuel filters easy. You can get the hydraulic system
Yeah.
easy. Everything.
I love the amount of room
Yep.
and the ability to be able to work.
Yep.
You know, like if you have anything with the turbos, you can get in there. I
Yep.
mean, this is great.
This is what it's all about.
Yeah, you got that one
We
right.
got storage underneath us too here.
There's storage under us?
Under here for pumps, filters, everything like that. So
Okay, that's smart.
that's right.
That's smart.
Outboard's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
Because normally we've got stuff tucked in somewhere over here in a bucket or something.
yeah.
Y'all can store it right down here.
Try to help them out. They get their crates ready. You know.
Yeah.
Things laid out.
Yeah, this is, yeah. He said, yeah, there might be a little mess down there. There's nothing. This is like, a mess for me would be crates with oil filters and all that other stuff in there. He's got everything good. Nice job, man. Nice job. And so yesterday when they were down there, in there just grinding and
Yep.
you had to make them be
Sanding.
quiet.
They're putting all that yacht finish on these bulkheads, all the painted white surfaces you see. That's what they were in there working on.
Dude.
So it takes a lot of work and a lot of grit, a lot of dusty, hard
Yeah.
work, but it's all pays off in the end.
Oh, dang, dude.
Make it look like this nice, beautiful, shiny white that you see everywhere.
Dude, here, wait, I gotta take a selfie. Okay, where you taking a selfie at? In an engine room?
That's right.
Yeah. Here you go. All right, engine room selfie. Here we go, brother. Yeah. Awesome, brother. This is great. All right, let's do it.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. Shut the front door.
Welcome.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Holy. Huh. Okay, just taking this all in for a moment. Let's just take this all in really fast here. This is insane. Yeah, I don't think beautiful is a word. This is absolutely outstanding. I get it, brother.
Yep.
It just all
It's
came
all
together.
coming full picture to you.
Yes.
I want to get your shot.
Yeah. Like that's absolutely insane. So
This is what our team does, man.
I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know what questions to ask right now. I got so many.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like,
Well, Anthony, this is it, man. This is the level of detail that it takes that these customers want. And
yeah.
you know, like your question yesterday, talking about the difference between the older boats, like hull number 1 and this one. It's just a different ball game now. It's
Yeah.
what the last 40 years, 39 years.
Oh yeah.
Have
Instead of a big
transformed it
box
to be.
TV, you got flat screen.
Yeah, we got flat screens. We got pop-up flat screens over here. We got the amenities. This crew, they can cook. We got ovens. We got microwaves. We got cooktops that are hidden underneath countertops. We got under-counter refrigeration everywhere. we got the trim details that we discussed yesterday that Josh was talking to you about.
Yeah.
You know, this is where it all comes together.
Yes, it does. I mean, yes, it does. So so we got pop-up
screens back here. We got one built in on the wall here.
This is unbelievable.
We got all the storage underneath the sofas that you can imagine.
When he mentioned yesterday, he was talking about the trim. He's like, man, there's a lot of trim, like a lot of trim. Like, and he said that, and now I see it. I'm looking at all the molding and just everything.
Everything on the front of these bulkheads, these little pieces here, it all takes time. And you got to realize not only is it the guys doing the woodworking, but then we got the finish team that's got to put the satin on there, and that takes hand sanding, and there's no machine that just sands this out. It's all by hand. So
unbelievable. Okay, so yesterday, remember the honeycomb?
Yep.
So those are inside
inside all these cabinets and doors.
That's
and
what makes it light.
And then that's what makes it as light as we can get it. We got solid wood where we need it for trim. We got solid plywood where we need for that retention, for fastener retention. And
everything is so cleanly laid out to where, I don't even know, like you said there's a microwave in here somewhere?
Yeah, we got microwave behind the doors here.
So cleanly laid out.
And then we got under counter cooktop here. We got an oven behind these doors here. We got refrigeration in these drawers underneath the counters here. We got ice maker and wine storage here.
Ice maker and wine storage.
That's very important. Then obviously underneath all the settees is tackle storage. Underneath the dinette here we got a pull-out rod drawer. It all comes together.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. We got if you're gonna do that, you got to do it right.
You gotta show off some. They might not have much rods in there.
It doesn't matter the fact that they have it.
They're all in the cockpit right now, but
since. Oh, dude, if that is not the best thing ever. Okay. Dude.
We utilize every bit of storage that we can on these boats.
Yeah. Nice. Dude, that's cool. That was really cool. What makes them so special? Huh? Well,
Here we are.
There you go. Like, look. And as soon as I go put this out there, I'll be like, what makes it so special? Well, walk on in. Walk on in. Very solid, very roomy, nice ceiling height. It's open. I mean, you can entertain like no problem in here. You know what I mean? These guys, they'll be at Mag Bay, but you're fishing on this for days at a time. You're good to go.
Yeah.
You can switch your environment. You can go, oh, well, I'm done out there. I'm going to go hang out all the way up there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So as we come down to the lower level, we got pantry, full-size freezer for storage here.
I mean, full-size freezer.
We got a day head to the starboard here.
So and this is the day head that's going to be in the back corner on the other one.
Back corner on the 90. Yep.
Nice.
Similar here, we got a full laundry room, storage built in.
Immaculate. Wow. Look at there.
Port side's a master stateroom here. It's ensuite head.
See, I wasn't able to process it fully. You were like, yeah, there's one right here and there's one right there.
Yeah, now you're kind of seeing it all.
Yes.
Full circle now.
Oh my God, check that out. Go ahead. Yeah. That's great. That's great. The recessed lighting.
Downstairs is a crew quarters and their ensuite head down there. We got another guest stateroom here with a fold down bunk out of the wall, ensuite head. Each of the staterooms in this boat have ensuite heads.
Wow.
We got another stack bunk room here.
I love it that this is padded, so when you bump your head as you're walking.
And then
that would be for you.
That would be for me.
Yeah, that would be for you, Nikki.
VIP quarters up here.
Nice.
Again, ensuite head. All the storage you can imagine everywhere.
Doesn't even feel like it feels like you're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Literally. like it feels like a cruise ship. It doesn't feel like I'm on a Sportfisher. Like this is very, very nice, man.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
And we have a full electrical panel on the hidden behind our whisper wall here.
Got it. Whisper wall.
Yep, that's what we call it.
That's a
Headliner
nice name.
whisper wall.
Yeah,
Kind
because
of the trade name.
got it. Because it provides in like
A little bit
sound
of
barrier.
insulation, sound barrier, because you got it on both sides of the bulkhead. So
Yeah.
it just kind of keeps everything, you know, not echoey and hollow.
The yeah. All right, I got. Okay, so yesterday, did we see like?
We saw sort of this outer perimeter, what we call the Flybridge wings,
Oh, yes.
and the Dodger and everything getting constructed.
Yes.
We hadn't started constructing on the actual furniture items yet.
Yeah.
But you saw that on the shop floor down low on that
Yes.
platform that we built. That
Got
mimics,
it.
Mimics the hardtop. and
So
everything.
this was the one that you weren't able to create the mold, the plastic for, to pump the.
For the resin. And
For the
everything,
resin.
We only did it on the two side wings.
Yes.
And then we hand built the front.
Yes, that's what it
Yep,
was.
yep.
Okay, I remember now.
Yep.
Got it. Just look at, so that's that area.
That's that area, and this is what it turns into.
And so
The bridge.
just the way that they connect it so smoothly, right?
That's right.
Because those were pieces.
Yeah.
And like I'm looking for, naturally when in construction or whatever, you're trying to look for the joining, like
Right.
where it comes together.
Right.
You have no idea. Like I have no
all
idea.
one piece
It's
here,
just
yeah.
all one like slick.
That's part of that paint process, the fairing process after we do the structural work behind the scenes, and that's what gives it that yacht quality finish that everybody's
Wow.
looking for.
Wow. See, if you had, at least on here, if y'all got 40, 50 people working a day, you can at least put all 40, 50 of them on here and then get a good picture.
For a big boat, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, you can get everybody on and be like, hey, come on, stand out to show what you made.
Absolutely.
And so you guys, when that boat leaves,
Yep.
what additional things are the customer gonna do to get them ready to fish? Like this
Well,
electronics?
they're doing all that at the yard, that last 10% when the tower
So it's
goes
still
on.
done at the yard?
Yep, the electronic subcontractor comes in. We actually work with the electronic
Yeah.
subcontractor a lot earlier than that last 10% of the build.
Yeah.
Our guys end up pulling some wires, and we work together with those teams to help,
So the
project just
Garmin's,
come together.
everything is on here.
That's done now.
They just need to add some fishing rods and some people.
Fishing rods, people, and go fishing.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
I thought maybe it was gonna leave there and they're like, all right, let me go to this place. Let me go to this
Nope,
place, get
nope,
this.
all right there. And the guys at the end of the build, those last few weeks, I mean, these guys, the captain, the crew, they're all on board. They're starting to, put lines on the riggers. They're starting to pull gear on the boat, provision the boat, and usually they fish a few days right out of the yard.
So they
there
come out.
and just start having fun and figuring out the shakedown. There's always some things that we need to, tweak at the end of the builds, and we do that there, and then they
Wow.
take her and go to Costa Rica or go to
Yeah.
Cabo or go to Bermuda, whatever it is.
Outstanding. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Very nice. It's just the way that it all concealed. Like it's
That's right.
so, and then more concealment down here.
Yep. We
Those
got
all-
two big, huge freezers for provision here on the front side of the console.
freezers up top.
Freezers up top. They can set them whatever temperature they want. Cold bait on this side. Whatever extra provisions on your side.
More bait.
More bait. We got refrigeration, trash storage.
Another.
On your side, trash over here. Little drink box. Then we got dry storage underneath the chase lounge, dry storage underneath the wing seats. So
And access down there.
access to
That's great.
All of our mechanical components and refrigeration components that are running these freezers.
And a little bit of customization
Little
here.
customization here, and then we got storage for all safety gear in the brow up front, including
Yeah.
the air conditioning blowing out through the slots you see here.
Wow. Just in case if you didn't know, that's a Jarrett Bay. You're just gonna make sure you remind them.
That's right.
Yeah. That is. Wow. And that's what we saw.
That's that foredeck.
they're all shaped, to make sure that the water goes off
That's right.
easily.
Got the crown and all the decks that you stand on, so the water sheds out easily. The cockpit deck up here in the Flybridge, the bow deck.
Wow.
Hard tops are crowned too. Any water up top for rinse down, rain, whatever it might be.
Huh. Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. So the curtain guys are there also?
They're here in Moorhead. They come do the install job out there at the yard. They're at the end of the project. We work. They do an awesome job.
You know, I'm trying to find something. I'm gonna find something. Well, no, they get that from over there. No.
Nah, Captain's shop here in Moorhead, man. They do great work.
Wow. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That looks outstanding.
You can see Marvin over there.
Yeah, everything's built in. The trash, freezers.
Drink box.
Craziness.